All right, what we're doing here, Gadsby, right here, Whiteaker Community Council Chair, head. You want to take a hit before we go?
Oh, yeah.
Let's,
I can't run for office after this. Yeah.
Because as you
Wait,
do
this
that...
is legal. I mean, illegal.
It's legal. But as he does this, we'll sort of set up, what's happening here. We're doing a daily television show from the Whiteaker neighborhood. We aren't sure what the name is yet. That's a loud motherfucker, man. Just hurry up and...
Sure.
How about Whiteaker Tales...
From the Dark.
End of the World, Volume 1. I like that.
Yeah, the Jesus edition.
Jesus is in this. So anyway, every day we're going to pump out 5-10 minute piece that everybody can see from the neighborhood. We're going to put it up on YouTube. It'll probably start with Whiteaker Tales. So if you just type in Whiteaker Tales on YouTube, it'll pop right up.
I had no idea about this. Oh. So, yeah.
Anika
loves that, but
I love it.
Anything else, Gadsby?
Yeah, wash your hands.
Oh, fuck. And the curve. Be careful of the curve.
Flatten the curve.
Flatten the curve.
Flatten your curve.
Flatten your curve. Yeah.
America is now under martial law.
What are you doing to protect yourself and your family and your loved ones?
Well, we're always carrying around our guns because we live in the Whiteaker.
Yeah.
We're getting our big water totes cleaned up. Got a couple of them over here. Getting the grapes prepped. Gonna be putting chickens over here. Hopefully they're close enough to this asshole that lives next to me because hopefully it'll wake his ass up. Maybe we won't be in bed all day.
We'll have chicken eggs.
I got big garden here from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's just all repurposed soils and all the twigs and trees that fell down back here. I've got two 30 by 6 foot raised garden beds, which would be great.
Nice.
We got a big hole back here that we can either bury the neighbor in or cook all our food.
Like that London vacation, it was you that made the whole thing a ball. There's a million good times I could dwell on, but baby, you are my favorite memory of all.
So you're pretty much taking care of 8 people right now.
Yeah, just right. They're just
good.
Got 8 people.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, no problem. I do that all the time, anyways.
Got plenty of food and all that.
I think so. Well, I just got this. I think that should do it for like
Chips,
2 weeks.
Sure. 8 people. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're having a dinner tonight. We do community dinner every Sunday.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
There.
She is. So far.
I like Uno and she's winning.
So you're out of school. What's that feel like?
Happy.
Yeah. He's telling the truth, ain't he?
He's telling the truth. We're having spring break now. We're going to do a little homeschooling starting after spring break, but we got to have fun too.
Lady Horino and you way out.
Yeah, tonight
Yeah.
we're gonna have a test run of the online Whiteaker Community Council. We're gonna meet with a vlogger to try to start putting it all online. Community Council, this has nothing to do with them. It's just me and Tim, 2 neighbors living on 3rd, interviewing people in our neighborhood.
Love y'all.
All right.
Peace and blessings to everybody on earth. And I hope
Good
everybody
luck out there, baby.
I hope everybody get through this.
Yeah.
Peace and blessings. And God be with us all.
Be happy. Obey all orders without question. The comfort you've demanded is now mandatory. Be happy. At last, everything is done for you.
Well, do you think things are amping up a little bit?
You can feel it in the air.
Oh
It's like a
my
little bit of tension.
God, it's
A little
building.
bit of electricity.
I think we're 6 feet, Johnny.
Are we unmeasured?
Jesus,
right
look
now,
at it. Things are
right
getting
now.
tough out here. Lucky you don't have a pitchfork.
Yeah. Also, I'm dealing with rats back in my chicken house, so I would suggest that people find some sort of a personal crisis that they can succeed in dealing with, because it fills you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that?
That's a good one.
Okay.
So what's management telling you?
You
You just got to do your job, huh?
out here, trying to make sure everybody gets their medicine and everything. So yeah.
All right. Well,
All
good
right,
luck
buddy.
out there, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Hey.
And what you trying to do here?
Well, I'm trying to let them know that due to income insecurity right now, I am going to be unable to pay my mortgage for this month. So I want to keep a roof over my head and hopefully do the right thing. Not that I don't want to pay, I can't pay right now.
Yeah.
I have $32 to my name. So
But we're trying to keep running paths and bike paths open so people can continue to use our public spaces for exercise. But we're going to try to close down playgrounds because they're more of a vector area. Surfaces are pretty germy there.
Right.
We haven't exactly determined how we're going to do that yet, probably with signage and caution tape.
Seeing anybody else down here at all? Just you? That's it? Freaky. You're still open?
Huh?
You're still open?
Yes, I'm open.
All right. How's your food supply?
Everything is good, my friend.
All
I
right.
got everything.
All right.
Ah.
So are you holing up there, Kari?
Oh, you're breathing too close. Oh, the germs.
I'm getting that everywhere, man.
Sure.
God. How you feeling now?
Oh, they're taking care of us. Oh, good. I don't know.
Fuck. Let's go hit the streets, baby.
let's do it. Hey, they got something going on over at the fairgrounds.
Oh yeah, no, fuck them. That's the feds.
Hey, you might be right. Fucking knows.
Might be right. No medical professionals. Nobody taking temps. I mean, I'm having trouble with that.
Well-
because the one gentleman who we did talk to
Right.
had said that he was sick. And when Tim had talked to him about being sick, he thinks everybody's going to be sick.
Well, he
You know?
walked right on in when we were there.
He's the guy that walked right on in. We watched his intake also. So I'm a little concerned about that. I'm happy that people have a place to go out of the weather. It was pouring down rain earlier and hail. But if they're going to all go in there and get sick, then we're fucked.
better?
Yeah, is that really better?
Well, so are you concerned about East Blair housing for like your mortgage payments, or what's
Yeah.
going on with that with the co-op?
There's most of us can pay.
Mm-hmm.
A few gonna have trouble, and we're gonna just deal with that as it comes. And I mean, 150,000 people die every day normally. So far in this emergency, 10,000 people have died over 2 months. I'm like, I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, 360 people are born every day. 150 die. There's a problem there too. Just saying. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that business as usual is the emergency. That's the emergency.
Mm-hmm.
If we're fracturing the wild spaces, and there's not enough wild spaces for the animals to have genetic diversity to reproduce. They don't have sex with their brothers and sisters. They have to have space. I mean, we need to give the rest of the world space. That's the emergency. And everyone's talking about contamination. That's really interesting because I think it's I think it's a stand-in for that. We're actually contaminating the earth. We're all about, oh, don't touch this and the contamination's everywhere. Yes, human civilization is contaminating the earth. That's actually the real contamination. And this is kind of like a piñata or something. It's like a symbolic thing we can all feel about that doesn't really mean anything when we're really actually sickening and contaminating the earth. That's what's really going on.
Very strong. And then we got hit by the coronavirus in ways that probably nobody imagined possible.
All right, how you doing, man?
Fine, you know, sometimes I'm a little anxious, but it seems like we're going to get some assistance, you know, so
yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but it's all right. It's all right. My winters are a little slow anyway, so
yeah,
give me some time to get some projects done.
All right, well, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, carry on.
All right.
All right.
So you're broke, man.
I'm broke. Broke.
Join the club.
All right. I'm ready.
Nice socks.
You like those?
Yeah. Stafford! Stafford, save our ass.
Well, here's look at this. See, this is the new iMac that you guys are going to be using, I hope.
Yeah, what do you mean, you hope?
Well, you know what your skill level is, so I know what my skill level is. Okay.
There's a great divide between the two.
Yeah, it's
All right, we're just getting busy.
It's like a storm.
So we're right into you last night walking around the streets. It's pretty cool at night, isn't it?
It's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It's really fucking creepy. There's minimal to nothing going on out there. Yeah. And you know, the people you do see are your drunk ass neighbors stumbling around. So yeah, it's definitely a different environment than we're normally seeing out here.
They're just a blanket, and then they will allow special people in, but it won't be you and me.
Well, maybe we could get a press pass for
I got a fucking press pass. Here. See that close? See that shot? See me? That is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, let's take a peek down.
Take a peek. Yeah, I'm glad that Andy's my neighbor, you know, but he's a cocky little motherfucker. He knows it too. That makes it sort of charming. So how you handling it, Blair?
Oh, you know, I'm doing pretty good, going a little crazy.
Why?
Stuck in my apartment. That's why I'm out here.
Well, you got a dog, you got a couple of friends.
That's true. If I didn't have that, I'd be going insane.
Couple, that's being generous.
What's going on in community-supported shelters during these times and need for more sheltering and everything? What's up?
What happens back here?
Anything that I want. Mostly it's where we do the editing right now. I do the editing for Whiteaker Tales Into the World in my little shack there. And then I take it over to Chris's, and Anika uploads it to YouTube, and we smoke ganja and drink a lot of beer and celebrate every evening after we complete another one of these fuckers. It's a blast.
All right, turn the video off.
No.
You got to.
No.
All right, can't let you.
Come on.
All right, turn.
We all want to know what's going on in there, man.
Can't. Turn off.
Shut the fucking door then.
No, turn off.
Fuck you.
Come on in, but turn off.
Oh, okay. Oh, a good shot. That was clean, wasn't it?
It was pretty clean. It might work. Yeah, if I can isolate it, then I could pull up one of the sides.
Today we are just starting the memorial of the property and the trees that are going to be lost when this development happens.
Yeah.
My understanding is that the media will be here tomorrow, and then also some interviewing and press coverage will happen after this.
This is creating a lot of stress for a lot of people, both in the city, the county, activists and people on the streets, most importantly.
So what do we got here, Gatsby?
Got a perfect spot for some Conestoga huts, I'll tell you that.
More.
Why not? Kind of doubt the shopping is going to go back to normal on Easter when the president opens everything up.
So this one's called the Hate Street Shuffle. This is a very dark poem.
Good.
Check out all the things in our neighborhood. Like, just look at how quiet it is. It's really interesting. The lack of, like, truck sounds and train noise and, I don't know. It's kind of cool.
And do these types of hypes ever come free from oppression? Oppression is our consent that keeps the world to these despotisms ironic.
I know that these are really challenging times, and I know that we as individuals and as families and as communities are dealing with a lot, not only economically, but also with our own health and our mental health, with fear and anxiety about the future. But I want us to continue to be vigilant for the big picture issues, because right now all of the EPA restrictions have been lifted indefinitely, and I think this is the perfect time for big business to come in and swoop up our resources in the time of chaos. So please keep your eyes open, and please keep working hard towards creating justice in the world, because this planet belongs to all of us, and it's going to be a shame if it gets taken by the people with money right now.
There's the old red barn. Started out as a blacksmithing shop. Built in 1918. I talked to the guy myself, Todd, that built that place with his father. That's a tiny tavern. It used to be the farmhouse for the surrounding 40 acres around here. This was a small farmer.
I ain't gonna do nothing no more. Everything I do just go. Support the government. Support the government.
Well, I'm fucking Satan now.
No,
you guys
you're
are going to hell. I don't give two
Come
fucks.
on,
You guys want to
dude.
bitch at me, you can bitch at me.
But this is, we're not bitching at you. We're just trying to be honest with you. Let's be a good neighbor.
What's happening here, man?
Desperate people,
Yeah.
desperate times, meth.
Yeah.
Not a good scene. Just not being good neighbors. They haven't had anyone come around and check your temperature or anything like that? Nope. Why are we not giving the most vulnerable health care right now?
Because we don't give a shit, dude. They don't give a shit.
So there's not health care there now, and they're already housing people. I agree with housing first, but I mean, at what cost is this going to be to people's health?
What's the news? So here it is, John. The beginning of the end, it looks like, a little bit.
It does.
What's your perspective on this?
Like I've said, you know, civilizations, they all fail, and now there's only one, and this one's failing. Will civilization survive, for example? We're starting to see a little bit of that, but I think the real question is, should it survive? That's the problem. You know, it's this parasite that eats its host, one after another, and if there's only one left, then, you know, everything's at stake. I think people sort of know that.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Who is that?
That was Lane County Public Health. They had no idea that that was going on. She's sending an email right now with my concern to someone, I'm not sure, hopefully maybe Jocelyn Warren, who's the division manager. Get some people over there. Put a tent out. Make sure that the sick go this way so that they can get some fucking health care.
Jimbo, come here. We're gonna visit Jesus. All right, man.
Hey, I want to apologize to Nelson when I get a chance, or when he gets a chance.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Just because I don't think that was like really, not necessarily righteous, but very mature of me to do that or to act that way.
Gonna go get Jack. Interview, goddammit. Later.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
This is the Wingnut Roundup right here.
Yeah.
Locally produced.
Locally produced.
Wow, that looks cooler than us. We got to get better fonts.
He's a lot slicker than we are.
God damn it.
He also gets paid.
Tim's being
All right, I'm
impatient.
going to the fairground.
He's being impatient.
I'm going to the fairground.
All right, he's
Wish
going
me
to the
luck.
fairground.
You've been doing work for the show today. I'm going to put you on the credits.
Oh, thank you.
Just trying to give an update on what you guys are doing, how things are going in
The
here.
county has to do it. You have to. The county has to do any conversations.
Oh, the county? So is county over there?
No, the county's not here right now.
County's not here? This is Anika. This is our little techie expert here. You're going to take the hard drive up there and
I will do that
like right now?
right now.
Cool.
Stay safe, and Wu-Tang's for the children.
We've officially done about a week of these videos, and they are absolutely insane. If you see this video, please help me. Please get me out. Or send me a butt pic. I've got a Polaroid of butt pictures. I'd love to see yours. It would help. Thank you.
El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Elyon Adonai. Age to age, you're still the same. By the power of the name, El Shaddai, El Shaddai.
To all you Christians out there. April Fool's Day, motherfuckers. Gotcha. Ain't gonna fucking turn my goddamn thing around. Who's there?
Beer delivery guy.
Beer delivery guy.
What's up, Tim?
Come on, baby.
How you doing, man?
You really go after it, man. Jesus Christ. So you're feeling the strain of production work?
It's an everyday thing for multiple hours a day.
Yeah.
7 days a week so far, and so yeah, it's always been a little bit of a strain, but it's fun. It's worth it. Just a little crazy at times, especially when Tim barges into our house telling us to
Get the fuck up.
get the fuck up and do shit.
Download. Come on.
Yep.
I know. I'm trying to be gentle. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for your help, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putin, dude, he's in fucking seclusion right now.
Look at that son of a bitch, man. There's only one dot in Russia.
All right, well, let's go find you a new sidekick. All right.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
That should be easy. I'm looking at Jesus as my sidekick.
Jesus is your co-pilot.
So I was watching last night all your videos on YouTube.
Did you like it?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. Did you see Jesus apologizing?
Yes, I did.
What do you think
But
about that?
That's too late for apologize.
Oh.
When you broke my heart, it's hard to repair it.
Oh.
Yeah, we live next to a cemetery where John Whitaker's buried.
Yeah.
So I've been taking him through the cemetery and talking about dead people.
Doing your show?
No. Yeah. Come on. You gotta
I
send
know
it
what
on
you
po-
want to see.
Did you get that?
Get free coffee at Justco.
Oh, good. Is Cal going to be open for food today?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Mac. He's bugging out, man. He's got his dog and all his camping gear. Hey, Mac.
It's a big deal. You can't just have a baby because the hospital doesn't have room for you to have an abortion. And I guess people are having chemical abortions, like a bunch, but the surgical are canceled all over. It's serious. Half of the world is women. This is serious.
Well, again, here they're using this corona as an excuse to really do what they fucking want.
Yeah. Yeah. Deregulating business, like pollution. Like now businesses are regulating themselves. Are you fucking kidding me? How many cancers are we going to have in 10 years because of this shit? I mean, anyway,
This isn't like an April Fool's joke.
Wouldn't that be nice? I'm just joking.
I gotcha.
There's our city employee of the parks, Kate Trump.
Hello, Tim.
Are you still working from home, Kate?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Any updates from the city on the parks?
Yeah, we're still closing playgrounds and any facilities, pools, community centers. But on my walk last night, I did see 16 people at the skate park, which I reported to my team.
You ratted them out?
I ratted out those skateboarders because they were a vector. They looked like a vector. They were breathing hard.
They were breathing.
They were breathing hard.
At least they're breathing still.
Yeah, they are still breathing.
Hello. Hello, Mac.
What's going on?
How you doing here at the hostel?
Well, we're getting by.
Looks like you're ready to bug out.
Does it?
Yeah, in the van. The dog's in there and all your camping gear?
Well, that's the way it always looks.
Does it?
Yeah, but I am ready to bug out if necessary.
Yeah?
I am a bug out kind of guy.
Yeah, never thought I'd live in a science fiction movie. But
I know.
I was shooting for Star Trek, not this one.
Yeah. I was looking more for Willow or something.
Yeah, Willow would have been a lot better.
Yeah. You know, keep it together, just like everybody else.
Yeah. Any last words to the fans out there?
Oh, carry on.
The man was put here, you know, for the resources of the earth.
Tim's been watching the 700 Club.
I've been listening. I'm born again.
Oh, good. How old are you? Like a month old or something?
Well, that's when you got to learn that shit. Why your brain's so malleable, right? Because you're going to jam that shit in there to an 18-year-old. You got to get them early.
People don't think about that. Like, oh yeah, the poor is a sign of a failure of us as a society. But the rich are really a failure. You see that big house on the hill, the big mansion? That's a failure. That's our communal failure. We're letting one kid on the playground hoard all the toys and be a bully. That's what we're letting happen.
Feeling alone, the dark side of the road, salvation out of mode, and a cup of tea.
Nobody gonna break my spirit now.
I'm kind of breaking the fourth wall here because I literally saw these YouTube videos. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go down there. Let's go get in on that shit. And it's the first time I've been able to do that. Like, I can't just, if I see, like, Donald Trump on TV, I can't go up to him and be like, that's what I think, you motherfucker! You know, but with
you can come to my backyard.
Yeah, with your channel, I can do that.
Oh,
so
great.
It's cool.
Who's using my bathroom, man?
Hey, man.
Who's using my bathroom?
A fucking nigger.
Hey,
Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the D-Ampy. I'm the world famous D-Ampy travel journalist.
I was like, I knew I shouldn't have voted for anything. And then...
Yeah, it's just like voting for Biden. You know, give Tim some information. He's like, I might put it on. I might just put myself on there. Hey, I might just go,
The end of the world as we know it. Fucking hope.
Can you sing that whole song?
No.
That'd be awesome.
Just fine. The end of the world as we know it. But I feel just fine.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, sir.
Wow, I really like this high-tech camera that we're working with.
It's an iPhone 7.
We could just FaceTime. It would be great.
This is way cooler.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Hey, there's no lines here. I love it.
There's no lines. You guys want to come on?
Sure.
Yeah.
When you're a small business owner, I guess the federal government wants to help you out all they can.
Yeah, how are they doing that?
Well, they're going to try. I don't want you to have to drink alone, Chris.
Thank you, sir. Perfect. Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know, I'm kind of digging it. You know, it's like shit's all fucked up, but I'm kind of one of those people that thrives in times of chaos. and is like bored when other people are thriving. So like, you know, everything going wrong for most people is like, ah, all right, shit, that's kind of cool.
But there is a payroll protection plan that's going to happen that anybody that is going to be laid off or has been laid off, they are going to give you money for 2 months to hire them back at 2.5 times what your monthly payroll would be.
Boycott the vote?
Don't vote. It's fake. It's all fake.
Really?
And you know why?
Why?
Because that's the truth. And nobody wants to believe the truth. They think they're participating in a two-party system. It's all fucking fake.
God.
It's all done.
That's bullshit, man. It's for real.
No, it isn't.
Oh, Chris.
It's never been real.
Is Melissa in there?
Yeah, she's at the register.
She's not letting me videotape her, man. Can you help me with that?
Just sneak in there.
You just to convince her that she should do an interview with.
She's gonna say
She's
no.
like, I gotta see the money first.
Oh, God. I'm gonna convince her soon.
You can get her.
Okay.
Racial slur for African American that starts with that, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, this happened," and then it gives them something to freak out about. It makes CNN money.
Hey, Gabe.
Yeah.
Next time you come to my backyard, call. Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
What a hell of a shitter. This is cool, man. Fuck, this is where you do your LSD and shit? And you're like fuck in the closet like everybody else. Hey, let's fuck in the closet.
See you, Diappy. Shut the door, dude. You ready to get busy, Chad?
I'm ready. I'm dying to get busy. Then the population pointed out the sky and said it gets so much done in a day. Gotta worship and emulate its greatness, but 3/4 yelled out a nay. They were all too busy to stop and rest, and they were all too into skincare. They knew they wouldn't be here in the end of it all, so they knew they had to look good today. Yeah, they knew we had to save them today.
Listen, I tell you what, man, just enjoy your life as best you can. You know, don't fear death. Just take on life. Just do what you normally do. You'll be fine.
Thanks, Booger.
No problem. Peace.
What's up, Tim? I got some potato for the community here.
Hey, what else you got?
Yeah, some bread, some oranges.
Yeah.
Nice. There is a gap in services right now since most places that serve meals have shut down or limited their services, or there is, until last week, no food distribution on Fridays.
If these kind of communities would have been in place before COVID hit, a lot of people would have been a lot better off because of the individual units. They have a place that they can
shelter in place,
yeah. And that they can deal with their hygiene needs.
Right.
So our communities, the existing 4 safe spot communities, were in pretty good shape.
Melissa. Melissa. Are you gonna do an interview with me, Melissa?
No.
Come on.
I do not consent to be killed. I am alive. I felt so prepared for this ideologically. Being a crisis worker for the last 2 years is just like, I'm ready.
On and off rain is difficult, and all of the places that people that are on the street depend on normally, such as like a library or maybe a cafe where you could get like a coffee for $1 and then sit down in the warm and get out of the rain. Well, those are all just shut down, so everybody is just out on the street, and then more than half the services that other people depend on are also just not operating. So these people are probably saving lives here with the work they're doing.
Yeah, and it's dope to like be, you know, like Whitebird's obviously a service provider, but to have this like collaboration between agencies that are just like social justice first before providing a service has been really refreshing for me.
I remember her stating the way that it felt.
been crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, we're gonna make it through. I think we're gonna do just fine.
Okra. Okra.
I agree with that.
You got any whiskey?
I wish I did. What about you? You got any whiskey?
I ain't got no whiskey. I do have some beer in the back.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I want to go drink your beer there.
Well, you're gonna have one or two.
That's it?
Fuck, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Shit, man.
Well, cut it off. We're down with this shit.
Heard a cannon blast rock the gates of hell, and I taste the blood and death on my trail.
Well, what'd you think?
It was cute. It's nice. It's a little bit saddening, but at the same time, it's just basically what's happening. It's a reflection of our society slowing down and going back into simpler ways of living. I mean, and it's interesting to just take a step back and go back to our roots.
Yeah.
You know, gardening and reading rather than constantly running around and chasing our tails.
Who we got to your right, Chris?
We have Nikos Ridge, owner of Ninkasi.
Oh, God, he better not shut down. We're going to be fucked.
I know, we need the beer. Maybe he'll give us a key.
You gonna give us a key, Nico?
It's open.
Duration 27 seconds.
Tim, it's Fiona. I think you're a fucking asshole to my brother in your last video. Just wanted to let you know that sucks and you shouldn't be a fucking asshole to Gabe because he's the best person.
Wait, call. What do you mean by?
You just let me know you're coming, dude.
Okay, did I roll in here like a hurricane and fuck everything up?
This is the last word to our fans, and it's the end of the world. And what would your last comments, Nico?
Yeah, I think end of the world sort of apocalypse fantasy is definitely appealing in some ways because it kind of takes out the individual responsibility of what we're going to do next. So I guess my last words would be look for opportunities to make a positive difference. I think that's how this is all going to come back, and whatever we can do locally, we can do together. So
love you, town.
I love you, Joe.
Yeah, we talking
you kick
about
ass.
You kick ass.
Yeah, we all kick ass.
Woohoo! Here comes a little rain.
I feel like a beer.
I like rain sometimes.
Okay, I like rain.
Who are you partnered up with?
Jamie Floyd?
No.
Oh, Zoe?
Zoe. Who were you partnered up with at one point?
You mean my second ex-wife?
Yeah.
Zoe.
Oh, Whiteaker. This is Lena.
Hi. Welcome to my hobble.
Pretty nice hobble.
Oh my God.
Years ago.
Stop.
What's up? I wasn't recording.
Fuck, really?
Yes, that was such a good performance, dude.
Oh, fuck, man.
I know.
Okay. All right.
I thought you were.
Give
You
him a
kicked.
cigarette, Tim.
You want a cigarette?
No, it's fine. I'll just fuck up my voice. Here, I'll just do it over, man.
Oh.
I usually just like doing one take, but
All
all right,
right.
So good too.
And everyone's freaking the fuck out with this virus. This thing is so easy to kill if you have the right equipment.
Didn't think I was going to get hung up, but it's a Truman Show. Good to see you guys.
You
Good
too.
to see you,
All
man.
right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Onward.
Years ago, I was an angry young man. Ah, fuck. I fucked up this time.
Okay.
Dude. Ah, man.
Yeah!
Now I'm just in my head. Okay,
but now we can-
let's just
from
start
right
from
there.
that first. Let's just
Yeah,
start from that
that's
first,
all
and then
we
we
need.
can
Yeah.
cut it or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good.
All right.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we can just add this. We're like from here.
Well, okay, so first we have a zinc extraction of CO2. And then over here, the second phase, we now have a copper extraction. And so literally, this is all, the hardest part of this thing is making a copper nanotube, because you need it's a process, but you can make most of the stuff out of household items.
What is that thing?
It is an apple. A little tiny apple. Yeah.
How much is that going to cost me?
Well, yeah, like $6.50 is what we're charging.
$6.50 for that.
Yeah.
So I will take these sections right here,
Right.
and I'll plant those in pots and give them to people.
Oh, okay.
And I'll also give away the roots.
You guys play music on the porch at all, or?
We're gonna start doing that if we don't implode.
Come away, da-da-da. Come right away, yes, come from every nation, come from every way. Our lands, they are broad enough, so don't be alarmed, for our Uncle Sam is rich enough to buy us all a farm. That's it.
Yeah. It's goblin-like. I don't know. I guess they just tell me they're goblins. I can also show you where it's
Looks like
growing
one
out
of my
the ground.
turds these days. Oh my god, it's been horrible. What can I use for that?
TMI. Well, we'll have to find out. I'll have to ask you extensive questions about the consistency and frequency of your bowel movements in order to help you with that.
Essentially, you can encapsulate this stuff in a cell, and you have free energy for a while from it.
No insurance, no tags, brake light out, gotta be careful. 99.1 Any last words to our fans?
Be good to your friendly neighborhood witch. They're doing all they can to help you.
How about that oatmeal?
Yeah, let's get some oatmeal. I'll bring it out to you.
Okay.
By the side of the road, I fell in love with a beautiful highway. Saw was real estate, now it's only fields and trees.
Did you go to Frankie's? Did you find a musician?
Not yet. No. You know what I did find? Community. This is the worst time of our lives. I hate it.
What are we gonna do, Kip, when they start telling us to separate? What are you gonna do?
Stay home.
Are you?
Yeah, might as well.
Are you gonna do what they tell you?
It's not worth the risk.
What risk?
The risk of dying.
So I think what we ought to do is set up a John Prine Memorial in Scobert Park, video projector, sound system, And let's celebrate John Prine. Just stay 6 feet away. We'll see what happens later. Give you a few more minutes.
Just give me a second to pull the boulder in behind my cave and come out there. I'll meet you on the pathway.
Sounds good.
I've been socially isolated for years. It's not really a whole lot of difference. I don't come into contact with very many people. I stick close to my bushes out in the middle of nowhere. I talk to almost nobody ever. So things aren't that much different.
What was that again? You were on the street for about 2 years?
For about 2 years.
So what Oaker's saying you experienced?
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
But I was on the street with pregnant girls, so it made it a little bit harder, and they weren't any nicer.
They kept you moving, huh?
Oh, all the time. But not everybody keeps it nasty. Not everybody keeps it dirty. Some do.
Yeah.
But not everybody does. But what he's saying is absolutely right, sir. You have a good day.
You too. Catch any fish?
No, but had a good time anyway.
All right. Have a good day.
You know, most of the big picture is going to be missed by people who are blindsided by their concern about business. The fucking economy all the time is all anybody can think about. People aren't realizing the seriousness, not of this specific thing, but of where we're headed to as a society based on technology and hierarchy and domination of nature. How is it that some old bum sitting by the river could know this shit? You know? That is not a fucking pat on my back at all, dude. It's a horror of realization.
You're not going to do it at Scobert?
I don't know.
You're going to get busted.
Think so?
At Scobert? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of problematic, but the whole project's sort of problematic.
You're problematic. Dude, I cannot fucking believe this. This is so nasty.
Jeez.
This is rat shit.
Yeah.
We got busy early. I told you I was outside earlier.
Yeah.
This is nasty.
You some white trash motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
You still got a fucking hive.
No, we had somebody come and remove it all.
These little motherfuckers are flying all over the goddamn place. Look at that big fat fucker. Jesus.
I'm terrified.
It's right behind you. Look out! Jesus. It's good to see you again, dude.
Yep.
A lot of us are wondering where you've been. You know what I'm trying to do here in the park? You know, John Prine's dead. And so I'm talking about setting up a big screen here tomorrow night at dusk and having a John Prine memorial in the park. People are a little freaked out because of social distancing shit, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. What do you think of that?
It's fine.
But mercy can't find him, not in the shadows where he comes.
Kill, Bimbo, kill!
My dog's gonna be pissed. He's gonna think I'm cheating on him.
What do you got there, Chris?
Okay, well, first of all, I saw this when I stopped at the store. Here's the register guard there. Funerals without hugs, because that's the kind of world we want to live in, right? Sorry, I'd rather take my chances with a cold.
All right, I'm out of here.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
that's what you wear to bed right there.
That's right.
That's what, is that, he says he wears this weird shit to bed. Is it true? Do you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Hi, Melissa.
They're saying, you know, people are terrified to have a friend come over to their backyard, to have little gatherings in the park. It's a beautiful day. I'm not a scientist, but like UV actually does kill virus cells.
Oh, son of a bitch. This always happens. My drawer comes open, and then I gotta push it back with a knife to get it out of my way, so I gotta open my door. There we go. That's that culprit.
Oh, I innocent and yearning, and sense of wonder left behind. Oh, gentle heart, remember, what was that story? Is it lost?
Friday. April 10th at 3:53 p.m.
Got around to number 19. God, I love this shit. So glad you're doing this. I got a fire on you for the Prime Memorial, though. I'm gonna go online and talk shit about you. I can't help it, man. I got it. It's not personal. You know I love you, dog. It's just business.
But you know,
Yeah, I had to call Margaret and tell her about it. She was a big fan of John Prine.
Yeah, a lot of people were, man. Still are. See him come out tonight, probably. Okay, practice your move on a video. Full view.
Yes, sir.
Yes, full screen. Paul Craig. Here from New York City.
All right, here we go.
Go.
Don't play by anybody's rules. With your carousel of horses and your unforeseen forces, you're running with a caravan of fools. Caravan of fools. Caravan of fools. You're running with a caravan of fools.
I didn't expect nobody to show up, dude. But
Really?
I really did. I really did not know.
I'm surprised.
I did not expect anyone to show up.
I expected.
I just did it because I love John Prine, but like I didn't expect anyone to show up.
Well, I expected at least 3 people to show up. So, Tim. Yo, baby. How you feeling about your turnout? Oh, I have a feeling some of the freaks are going to show up late. We'll see.
Buddy, when you're dead, you're a dead peckerhead.
Even in difficult times, that we are all connected. We all have the roots in our feet and in our hearts and in our hands and in our heads. The fertile soil of our soil. The fertile soil of our souls. Connecting us. Restoring us. Nourishing us. And healing us. Gratitude to the earth! Gratitude to the land!
Think we're a little late, Jack?
For what?
Saving this place?
I don't know, Tim.
Woe to those who may rape and pillage our green spaces. Woe to those who spend money on profit instead of doing their job housing people who need it. Woe to those who would scoop out native, fertile gardening soil and pave it over with the scabs of pavement. Woe to those who destroy our parklands and who will not do as the people wish. Fuck them!
Mike coming down, gonna do an ollie over this wiffle ball bat and oh, back foot still. Micah, what do you think you're doing wrong?
I don't know, dude. I get my back foot on.
Yeah, you gotta get your back foot on. Come on, man.
Tim?
Oh! Not yet, Melissa?
Not yet.
One of these days?
Maybe.
Maybe. So we aren't going to interview you yet, but I do need cigarettes. Got a bunch of quarters for you. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna head out to that 3.5 acres. I think there's some people doing some stuff out there after the memorial. They're gonna be cutting trees soon, so we'll stay on top of that. How you doing, man? What's that?
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, just doing a story on this.
Who are you with?
Picture Eugene.
What's happening, brother?
Well, have you found the cure yet?
There's a bunch of cures, man.
Let's go! How do you feel, Micah?
I feel awesome.
Oh yeah, baby. Better than school.
Yeah.
Mind if I get a business card from you?
I don't have a business card, but you get my information, man.
That'd be great. I'm sure the owner would like to know what's going on.
Yeah. I'm just doing a continuing story. I think they're aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Tim Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah. So how long are you gonna close it down for?
I don't know, man. Until people stop abusing it. Some people, you know, it's a great resting stop for them. Other people, they'll fucking pee on my neighbor's yard, and it's not acceptable.
Well, I've seen them pee on your
Yeah,
house.
fuck that.
Shit in your yard.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
Well, it's a sad day, even though I totally understand it. Even I understand it.
I don't make it over it.
So what's your problem here, Micah? What are you telling me?
When I put my back foot on the board and I commit, wait, never mind, sorry.
You gotta commit, is what you're saying. You gotta commit. Okay, let's see you commit.
Okay,
let's go.
And crypto is about to spike. Invest in some cryptocurrency. So, yeah, I'm fine, but this is just kind of ridiculous and weird.
Okay, you remember when you used to like mean something to the community and you're like this real activist, like Warner Creek and all?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
I sort of, yeah, some days.
All right, so
Goes back in.
why don't you relive that at that spot over there and have people get up in the trees and lock themselves down?
Obviously you haven't been watching the fucking show. You piece of shit. No wonder you aren't in the credits anymore. You don't even watch it. All that hard work. And
I figured it was just a bunch of like hoopla.
Well,
like,
it sort of was, but there's more to it.
dude, if you want to get something done, go back to the tactics that used to work. Direct action.
Oh! Woo! Out of control! Proud Papa.
Nice.
Hey! Come on, motherfucker. Get this one down.
Okay. Got it.
Well, I went to court and the judge's name was
Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Don't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone. No, I was just trying to hand me some
Tim,
fun.
put the fucking phone down.
I don't know. My sister's a nun.
My sister's a nun. That's how I want to end every song.
Have you been seen any of these at all?
Seen what?
Seen any of these episodes? Have people talked to you about them at all?
Yeah. Okay, I seen you on that one, Apocalypse.
Into the world.
Yeah. I was like, yep.
You're a star, dude.
Superstar.
Yeah, so let's work this side first over here in the long table.
So Joe, what do you think about the salon closing down?
Well, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You got too many dirty hippies hanging out over there. Making out.
I know, it's like, how is he so happy?
Is that for real, you think?
It has to be. It has to be.
Wow, man.
You're fired.
All right, so I guess just to get started, what can you tell me about those little boxes or the little pantries that you have set up?
You surviving the coronavirus, dude?
I am surviving it because I'm an Indian.
What's that mean?
Means I don't catch no diseases.
Bullshit.
I don't get nothing but pussy lippers.
Smallpox.
Smallcocks.
You bastard. You got a light?
Yeah.
The most recent are the 25th in Jackson and the one on Grand, which is in the Whiteaker.
Yeah.
So
And the one on 3rd and Blair is pretty new, isn't it?
Yes. So that is the most recent.
I drove this fucking Volkswagen bus down to the desert. This was like 10 years ago. And it had all the moss growing on it.
Yeah.
And these guys are like, where are you from again,
Keep
brother? That's why I'm from Oregon. The guy didn't even know where Oregon was, you know? The hillbilly from Arizona.
The Whitaker has been super awesome and supportive of Burrito Brigade, so.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I think that's all I have for you. So.
Okay. Thank you for my first Zoom interview.
Oh, no, not a problem. Thank you for my first Zoom interview. So this is great.
I watch Picture Eugene on YouTube. You do too. Want to try that?
What's going on up here, man?
Where? Up here at the tree?
Yeah, looks like somebody's up there.
Oh yeah, we someone is in the tree. We got up a platform there last night.
Yeah?
And we got a sitter inside of in the maple tree.
How's it going up there?
Oh, feeling good.
All right, this widely supported campaign includes the following demands. We demand that Evergreen Housing Development Group resell the proposed Lombard site for the original purchase price of $850,000. We are calling on our leadership, the City of Eugene and Lane County, to stand with us in making history and making a future.
What, Tim?
Well, we got day 3 here, baby.
Day 3.
How you guys hanging?
We're good. We woke up to rain.
Right.
And we got our stuff covered and
got fence materials right there. So I think they're gonna be putting up the fence soon. I didn't see any digging equipment. A lot of things are independently happening, so it's hard to say, you know, where it could go from here.
Whoever the owner is called in, said you guys are trespassing on private property. I'd rather not get anybody in trouble because this is the crime of the century, but you guys still can't be here.
All right, Scrimshaw, the police were just here and they were asking everybody to leave. What's going on? What are you guys doing?
So we hear from one of the community groups working on this that we're in communication with the CEO of Evergreen, president of Evergreen. So as a sign of goodwill and to continue the working relation right now, we're going to
You're going to come down.
I'm going to come down. I was looking for a better word for it.
Things happen, so sorry. Can we redo that?
No, you're doing fine. I mean, what happens when the trees start falling?
Then I think the community, from what I've seen, is mobilized, and I don't think they would accept that.
I am not a tree sitter!
Fighting over here, fighting over there, and they keep on fighting everywhere. But I'm just little old me, I ain't gonna let it be. I'm gonna work for peace and I'm gonna do my shit.
Whitaker Tales, The End of the World, 2020.
Episode 29.
Episode 29. I'm sorry, I'm doing episode 30, bitch. That's all we do.
Oh, you're getting
That's
ahead
the
of
apocalypse. See you next week. Hey, check it out. Let me do this one for you.
What?
It was the end of May. Global economies were in a slump. The coronavirus scare was soon to be over. But on this particular day, live in Tim Lewis's backyard, 20,000 people tuned in on YouTube to the Whitaker Tales End of the World series episode. We now bring you back to your programming already in progress.
Started doing my workout again. Haven't worked out since I've been doing Whiteaker Tales into the World. Gonna back off a little bit on all these productions. Gotta start thinking about my body and getting in shape for this old fucker. So this is where I usually come to do my workouts and stuff. And now, that is awesome.
I did find a 620 almond milk. Get up.
Are you filming her?
Get up. Just
Today at the Red Bar.
I'm not ready.
Melissa,
I'm not ready.
ready?
I'm working.
Come on.
Favorite particle. And this too shall pass.
And you're organized on paper, the world's your oyster. But just coming to them with a freaking guitar and a fucking kumbaya trying to hug a tree, man, it's the big cats, it's the corporate. They just like those fucking hippies, they'll get over it. They still gonna cut the tree down and you guys gonna go on the next fucking thing. But y'all don't close anything out.
Look who I got here.
Yeah.
It's Melissa. You know, people have been thinking I'm stalking you, Melissa.
Yeah. Well, there's all this pressure.
I know.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's returning. Harry Truman, Darcy, Red China, Johnny Ray, North Pacific, South Blue, Whitman, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe.
Bowling.
What's up, Tim?
We're in the middle of 5th and Blair.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
I guess. There's a car coming, we got a dog, and I got a fucking 12
It's alright, that's alright. We're good. We're good. I think we can make it. Let's let them go by and see what happens.
They're just gonna go by. We look like fucking drunken idiots.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
We're fine, but we look like drunken
I know.
idiots.
It doesn't matter what we look like.
I'm going to the sidebar.
Okay.
Hey, can I send you real quick? Here's the good friends tonight. It's kind of special. Feels real cold. It must have been Lorne Brown. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Let it be Lorne Brown.
You know, the time on this earth is limited. You know, here's another threat that can come through and cut our time short. So it's good to just be reminded to, like, you know, enjoy it while you can. And are we really living our best life? And what can you do better? And, you know, now's the time you have to make better choices.
Yeah. It sort of makes you think about that a lot more, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I always kind of think about it. Every now and then, I actively seek opportunities to be reminded because it, like, makes life seem more precious, like each moment you have. And it's easy to forget, you know, you get caught up in the day-to-day. I mean, that's all you can really deal with at a time anyways, is one day at a time. But it's nice to be reminded to, like, really relish the right now, because that's all you really have. And
Well, thanks for doing the interview, Melissa.
You're welcome. You're not stalked. Well, you kind of stalked me.
Kinda.
I appreciate you, though. You're great.
Hey, thanks, Melissa.
Enjoy it while you can, Tim.
I will.